ese naranjo tiene alrededor de 29, 30 años.
30 years old.
Yes.
You just gotta keep your head up. Whoa, you can let your head down. Hey. In a world where one has places to go, people to see, and money to make, how does one find time to get all of it done? See, this is the Hustler for Show, and my name is Ryan Vernon. And like I said in the last episode, my birthday was recently. It was in the past, so that means I'm a little bit older. Shout out to the 30s, you get what I'm saying? And because I'm 30, I guess that means I'm a little bit wiser. At least that's what people tell me. Yet, being a little bit wiser, we learn the lessons from our 20s. We only improve them a little bit more in our 30s. And I guess 40s is like when you living the best life, I guess. I don't know. We still got 10 years. But shout out to this year and shout out to the goal of this year. We got the 5 E's keeping us consistent: engineering, entertainment, entrepreneurship, education, and that last E, I guess we'll say ego. So don't mind me talking about myself yet. I'm out here walking around with some new shoes, new shoes. And in order for you not to get lost in the sauce, let me leave you with some sage advice. You know, with this advice right here, I had to really like dig down and be like, wait a second, I'm 30 years old. That means people are actually made listen. And because of that, that means I had to now show discernment to where, do I really live the life that I talk? Or is it something where I'm just making up off the top of my head? You know, in the way I make up stories here and there. Yet to give a simple advice, yet great advice, something that I know my football players and wrestlers hear, but maybe not everyone. But that is just to keep your head up. You know, if you want, you could like stop listening to the video from there, you know, because I understand people got places to go, people seeing money to make. Yet, if you want to continue listening, before we do that, leave a like if you like what I'm doing, or dislike. I'll see it. Again, you won't. Criminal. Comment if you want to engage with the channel, and hit that subscribe button if you want to be reminded on future content. I guess there's a ring bell to it too. I mean, something new that I'm doing, and if you do it too, then feel free to join, you know. Yet, the simple advice to keep your head up is so simple, yet when your head is down, that's when it becomes really the idea of sometimes you just need a reminder to keep your head up. That's it. So, back in the day when I started doing it, I would like roller skate like after work. It was a period where like I was like, this is about to be like my fun thing I do each week basically after university. I would ask people around me, you trying to go roller skating? People will say no. A lot of times people say yes and did enjoy it, but hey man, that's life. Yet if you want to do something, be the change you want to see. And it may just be you in the beginning, but people may enjoy it later on. It may take years, who knows? Yet I was roller skating. Every week I would rent out skates until I eventually bumped mine down the line. Yeah, initially I would skate. You know, I'll try to roll bounce. That was my goal. Like the movie. I'll try to roll bounce, but you know, I wasn't too good and I would fall often. My goal was to try to learn how to skate backwards. And I would fall often. The road was kind of cold, you know, because the amount of times I kept falling, everyone else had a good time. And maybe because, you know, the life of man is a little bit difficult at times, but hey man, we live through it and become stronger. Yet, I remember an older person came up to me, told me simple advice that took me a long way to where when I actually got my skates, I was actually able to practice outside the ring instead of once in a week, you feel me? I was really getting down, really skating backwards. And that was just to keep your head up. Because it was the idea of now roller skating backwards, the idea of something that kids are actually really cool with this, you get what I'm saying? But the idea of roller skating backwards, because you're so uncomfortable, let me speak for me, you feel me? Because I was so just uncomfortable with the movement, I would try to skate backwards, but also look down too. And because I'm looking down, I'm off balance. Again, something that my football players and wrestlers know, but it's something magical when you keep your head up, all of a sudden your hips are underneath you. So I would look down and I would skate backwards and I would fall. Getting that advice to keeping my head up was uncomfortable at first because it's like, wait, I'm not looking at the ground anymore. I'm not looking at my feet. But all of a sudden, things got a little bit more balanced. And things just happened magically to where, again, when I started to practice more often, when I actually got skates to practice on my own, I got the technique down. It's just like, damn, shout out to all those falling in the past, because that led to one advice of keeping my head up to where now I'm like, you know, I can skate backwards. It's kind of cool. I haven't skated in a second though, so hopefully I can still do it, but like, I can skate backwards. Now you bring it to recent events for me. So I be in the gym here and there, get all the ups and downs in life. You know, you need to like practice and train for that. And I'm trying to practice on a handstand because, again, initially working, I realized I was weak. Doing handstands, I realized my shoulders not as strong as possible to hold myself up. But then I was trying to do a handstand and then got, wait a second, I can hold myself up. I just don't have any balance. But while handstanding, in the way I was looking at the ground, and I was like, wait a second, what if I just keep my head up? And I held a handstand a little bit longer. It was kind of crazy, actually. I made sure one day when I actually like get it down to where I can hold it like a few seconds comfortably. And then you think about life. Last vlog or a few vlogs recently, I mentioned I did a weight test and I didn't go up in weight for like my upper body. Technically, that was a failure on my part. They didn't think of it as failure, but that was failing. Yet, keeping my head up, I'm like, how can I adjust to failing to get stronger for next time? Throughout undergrad, I failed some class. And at times, that will make your head go down because then you feel less of a student because you're not producing good results as far as grades go. But if you keep your head up, literally, keep your head up, literally, keep your head up, engage those back muscles, you feel me? Open up your chest, you feel me? Damn, all of a sudden breathing just becomes a little bit easier just by keeping your head up. You know, if you boxing, you feel me? Because I recently seen Rocky, you know, you want to keep that head and like arms up, you feel me? So you don't get hit in your chin, you feel me? But keep your head up. Life is interesting, you know? But again, I know you got places to go, people to see and money to make, and you know, I got places to go, people to see and money to make. Yet I want to leave you with this reminder. Keep hustling, y'all. Keep hustling. Peace.